My name is Ben Cowan. I live here in Hamilton County. In fact, just over here on Mountain Creek. Thanks for the opportunity to address my question to both candidates. I also want to thank the gentlemen for their willingness to appear tonight and express their views on the direction of our county. Since this is a critical time for our county, state, and nation, it's my opinion the most pressing issue is economy and jobs. Each of you have qualities that are unique to you as individuals. The importance of these qualities as it relates to the mayor's position is most important. How you will deal with the daily problems of the office and the economic issues facing our county must be considered. Specifically, my question for both: have you any experience dealing with major companies or corporations negotiating for their locating here, such as Volkswagen or Amazon? This is of paramount importance in securing jobs for our county. Have you been involved in these activities?
Did you get the question? Background and experience in dealing and communicating and promoting and approaching large companies like Volkswagen and the Amazons and the large groups. Mr. Carter, you're up first.
Ben, thank you for that question, and it's a good one. Yes, I have. Both in my role as special assistant to the county mayor, I've been involved in negotiating with companies. Now, my involvement in Volkswagen was after Volkswagen announced, but before the memorandum of understanding was executed, and I was involved with some clients involved in that, and it was a very interesting process to be involved in. I recently got involved in the Whirlpool move to Cleveland, Tennessee, and spent a tremendous amount, almost 3 weeks up there at Mayor Ramsey's direction to go and make sure that that project got back on course. It was off course and it looked like it was going to leave. Now, I went to Mayor Ramsey and I said, Mayor Ramsey, we got a problem up in Cleveland, and let me tell you what's happened. He said, Mike, get up there, get Whirlpool back together. There's 1,500 jobs up there. Those jobs don't know where the county line is. Those dollars don't know where to stop at the county line. And get up there and get that done. Do it on your own time. And I'll never forget that because it was another county. So I took time off from Hamilton County unpaid and when it was involved in the very negotiation of that deal that resulted in Whirlpool coming. I was also involved in the beginning on, I hate to say, but a couple of businesses that did not end up in Hamilton County that I went to and worked on those, and for multitudes of reasons or different reasons, those entities did not end up in Hamilton County. They don't all end up here. In my business background and in other professions, other employment that I've had, I've negotiated with a lot of people. I've negotiated with people throughout the country for extraordinarily high stakes, and it has been a real pleasure, a real honor. I've met a lot of people throughout the United States, and I've been involved in that. I've been in a lot of boardrooms, I've been in a lot of tense situations as an attorney, and it's where I seem to do my very best work. So I look forward to that, and yes, I have been involved in these processes already. Thank you.
Well, I know some of you think, because I said early on, I've spent 32 years in the public sector. What I didn't say at that time, didn't have the opportunity. Serving on the Hamilton County Board of Commissioners, all of us get the opportunity. I'm trying to find them spread out through the room. But when the Volkswagen agreements came forward, the memorandum of understandings, and whether it was with Volkswagen or Alstom or any of these large companies that have come here, we've been involved in that process, each of us as commissioners. We have to sign off on any of these agreements. We have to look at them very closely, very carefully, because we're directly involved and we're given the approval for this. I would say to you that also I've had the opportunity as fire marshal of the city of Chattanooga and also as fire chief, when companies were being recruited from in the public sector, when these companies would come in under assumed names or under code names, had the opportunity to sit down and make presentations to tell them what the fire service could provide to them. It gave me a close insight as to what companies were looking for. Now, how are we going to do that in the future? How will Jim Coppinger do that? I have a history of making and helping people get together and work together. The accomplishments that I mentioned on the opening statements weren't Jim Coppinger's accomplishments. It was about pulling people together and getting them to work together. The way we're going to continue to recruit these businesses here is going to be through the Chamber of Commerce. It's extremely active in doing that. Deserve a lot of credit for what we've had here recently. Also, we're getting a lot of help from the state with the governor's office. We're going to have Mayor Claude Ramsey is going to be sitting there helping us with that, and also with our connection to the federal government, whether it's Senator Bob Corker, or whether it's our newly elected Congressman Chuck Fleshman, or others. So it's going to be, again, a cooperative effort, and I'm the guy that has experience about pulling people together and making them work for one common cause. Thank you very much.